Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Study English with Faith Chuks. My name is Faith. I'm an educationist by profession. I have passion, I have love for inculcating knowledge to the younger generation and of course to anyone who has interest in the study of English language. If today is your first time of visiting my channel, I say a warm welcome to you. Please subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. But if you have already subscribed, thank you so much for being there. Alright, today we're going to be looking at another interesting topic in English language, which is conjunction. Another conjunction will be focusing on uses of and but. Alright? This may seem very simple, but sometimes people tend to misplace them when using them. Alright? So we're going to be looking at and but as conjunction. So conjunction and is used to connect words of the same part of speech, clauses, or sentences that are to be taken jointly. What does that mean? It means that we use and to connect words of the same part of speech together. We have an example, Obi and Ada. Obi is a noun. A noun is a part of speech. Ada is also a noun. So to join them together, we use and. That is why we have Obi and Ada. Another example is this, come and see. All right? Come is a verb. See is also a verb. So to connect them, we use and. Come and see. All right, another usage of and is we use and to join two positive clauses to form a sentence. What do we mean? Whenever we have two positive clauses, we use and to join them. And whenever we join them with a conjunction, it forms a sentence. We have an example. I went there and got the books. I went there is a positive clause, positive statement. And I got the books is also a positive statement. So that is why we join them with and. Another example, come in and sit down. Come in is a positive statement. Sit down is also a positive statement. So we join them with and. Come in and sit down. We also have, I called Juliet and spoke to her. All right, I called Juliet is a positive clause. I spoke to her is also a positive clause. So what do we join them with? We use and to join it, to join the two positive statements. And whenever we join them together, it forms a sentence. All right, so this is the usage or the how we use and. All right, we move to but. Conjunction but, on the other hand, is used to connect statements of opposite ideas. What does it mean? It means that whenever we have two statements that depict opposite ideas, we use but. For example, the food looks appetizing, but it's sad. All right? The food looks appetizing, but it's sad. When we look at it very well, you notice that appetizing is somewhat opposite to sad. All right? Something that is appetizing is not supposed to be sad, and in the vice versa. So that is why we say whenever there is an opposite ideas, we use but to join it together. Another usage of but is whenever we have one positive clause and one negative clause, we use but to join them together. All right, we have an example. I called Juliet. That is a positive statement. But I couldn't speak to her. I couldn't speak to her is a negative statement. All right, that is why we used but to join it together. So we say, I called Juliet, but I couldn't speak to her. All right, we have another example. I went there. A positive statement, positive clause. I couldn't get the books. A negative statement. All right. So what do we join them with? But. We have I went there but couldn't get the books. So whenever we are talking about sentences or whenever we are using clauses that depict opposite ideas, we go with but. And then whenever we are talking about one positive statement. To join it with one negative statement, we use but. Unlike the and is used to join two positive statements together. All right. So in summary, in conclusion, we use and to join words of the same part of speech together, and we also use it to join two positive statements, two clauses together to form a sentence. All right. In the same vein, we use but to join words of negative ideas together, or opposite ideas together, and then we also use but to join one positive statement and one negative statement. I believe with this you've been able to understand the uses of and but. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, try to do so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. You can also follow us on our Instagram page and on our Facebook page at Study English with Faith Chuks. And also be reminded that we offer an online tutorials on English language. So if you are interested, you can email us at studyenglishwithfaithchuks@gmail.com. Then we'll contact you so that you join our online tutorials in English language. Thank you so much for being there. If you have a question, feel free to use the comment box to ask your question. Thank you so much for being there, and see you in our next video.